All right, everyone. Welcome to tonight's coverage of the AMA Modified Series. Bristol 200 as the AMA Mods roll into Thunder Valley this week. The road leading to New Hampshire getting shorter and shorter. The season finale here in just a little over a month, September the 11th to be exact. They'll head to New Hampshire to wind it out. But right now, it is going to be interesting. So everybody getting it figured out. Hey, off the corner, we got a car in the outside wall there. They'll straighten it back out there. Nice and easy. Well, 9 minutes to go. I'm just going to let you enjoy some sights and sounds from a practice here, and we'll be back with you here momentarily in the AMA Modified Series. Alrighty, folks, back here at practice here. About 5 minutes or so remaining. We're going to take a look here, getting ready to go. Right now, Osmond on top of the board, 14.647. Great to see him back out there doing great here tonight. Again, it'll be 200 laps tonight, one stage break at lap 100, otherwise a halfway break there for these cars. No quick fixes in this series, as always, and Bristol being a very, very self-cleaning racetrack. Unfortunately, I cannot show you points tonight as the points on my ticker is broken again. I get it fixed and it breaks right back. I gotta contact somebody and figure this one out. But I will tell you, Mr. Steven out front in the points here tonight. 4 minutes remaining. Well, folks, we're going to step away for a commercial break and your national anthem. And when we come back, it'll be time for qualifying here from Bristol Motor Speedway. All right, we're back here once again. 2 minutes remaining in practice here tonight. All right, doing a great job here under practice, keeping these cars. But we see one up in the wall there. With about a minute and 30 left here in practice. Guys just trying to get used to running these modifieds around Bristol Motor Speedway. It can be very tricky indeed. And right now, that's your points leader, Mr. Steve Baker, out there on track as well. Doing a great job. Hey, Linda, nice to have you here tonight. You are right. It is Bristol time, folks, here in the AMA Modified Series. Here in just a moment, we'll get qualifying presented by Slide Job Sales Racing Diecast and Collectibles underway here on Extreme Sim TV. And the big question going into tonight, can Steve Baker extend his points lead here at Bristol? Great job, Steve, getting that car down to pit road. Well, it's going to be qualifying time here in about 15 seconds. So anything you tried to figure out over practice, you're pretty much out of time. You got to put it to it here in just a moment. Katie Osborne right there as well. As always, pretty quick there in that 88 machine. Well, qualifying time is upon us, folks. And let's see who's going to grab the pole here for the AMA Modified Bristol 200. Well, here we go. Let's take a look here at qualifying as these guys roll out on the racetrack. Right now, Devon, they're doing the first car out. Katie sitting at the end of pit road. Michael as well. Gerald West working his way around there in that number 86 machine. And so is Rex here. Take a look here at Rex as he works his way out of turns 3 and 4. Easy does it. Gerald West top of the board right now, 14.695. Taking a look here as we get more across the stripe. Rex Hoyle, 14.807. Michael Stephan at 14.933. Brian up on top of the board, 14.650. Good run there for Brian. Good job there, Brian. Katie Osborne still sitting on the end of pit road. Not moving as of yet. Brian back on the end of pit road waiting. And right now, Brian's still on top of the board. Dustin up to second to 14.672. 14.672 for Dustin. And that number 1 car painted like Days of Thunder. He's going to need those magic tires here tonight to get around Bristol Motor Speedway. 200 laps here, keeping that car nice and clean. What exactly is he doing? Not sure. Well, I guess he's celebrating. We'll go with that. Alex rolling through here as well. Out of turn number 4, 2 minutes remaining in qualifying. Alex 14.720. 14.70. Evan Nugget. Evan, man. Great job. 14.641. One of the newcomers out here tonight, and to the top of the board he goes immediately. Well, a minute and 40 on the board. Look at Royce, 14.637. 14.637. Got a couple more out on track. KD rolling out here as well. Nice and easy. And oh nope, he's gonna back out of it. Steve Baker, your points leader, 14.596. Nice job. And right now, Steve's still on top of the board here. Adam Jones sitting there. KD nice and smooth. We'll see if KD can get a good run in. 14.635 in second right now. He's not going to take the pole. Looks like your points leader is going to walk away with the pole here tonight at Bristol. And that's a good way to start here your night at Bristol Motor Speedway by grabbing the pole in the AMA Modified Series. Well, folks, checkered flag out on qualifying. And we will get ready to line them up here in a minute and take a look at your starting lineup presented by Slide Job Sales, Racing Diecast, and Collectibles. Inside row number one is Steve there in the 55, KD second, Royce third, Evan fourth, fifth goes to Brian, Dustin sixth, seventh Adam Gerald eighth, Jonathan ninth, Alex 10th, 11th Billy, Rich 12th, 13th Devon, Rex 14th, 15th Jeremy, 16th Michael, 17th tonight is Daniel, Tyler 18th, 19th is Bruce, 20th is Terry, 21st Douglas, 22nd Ray, and rounding out the field there is Danny there, 23rd. And we'll take a look at your track facts here tonight. Going into tonight's race here at Bristol Motor Speedway at Four Corner half mile racetrack, 103 miles here tonight. 86 degrees track temp, air temp also 86. All right, keep in mind, guys, here tonight we will have a stage break at about lap 100 or 50 miles in. Keep that in mind as we get ready to send them loose here for 200 laps here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Great racing action expected here tonight. All right, is everybody ready for Bristol? I think everybody should be ready here for Bristol Motor Speedway tonight. It is Bristol, baby. It's time to go racing here in the AMA Modified Series. Well, everybody getting loaded in behind the iRacing Porsche pace car. By getting up to speed here. Here we go. Everybody nice and easy in the line. We're getting ready to turn them loose here at Bristol Motor Speedway once again. iRacing Porsche pace cars, they come out of turn 4. We'll give them one to go here at Bristol. One lap to go until we're turning them loose. Can Steven hang on here tonight and extend his points lead? Or will he run into trouble here at Bristol as the road leading to New Hampshire is getting shorter and shorter? Out into 3 this time by. Again, the lights out on the pace car. We're going to get ready to turn them loose here tonight. And green, we're rolling at New Hampshire. Bristol. On the road to New Hampshire here. And here comes Steven to the bottom of the racetrack, even with KD as they head off into turns 3 and 4. Just that quick, already a lap in the books as they head out of turn number 4. Turn 1 and 2. Once again, you see just how quick time flies here at Bristol. Nice battle for the race lead here. Everybody pretty even as they head down the front straightaway. Once again, 3 in the books here already. And taking a look there at the 60 machine of Brian. Back here around that 5th spot. Dustin back here as well in the 1 machine. That's that city paint scheme on that car. Shades of Days of Thunder on that number 1 machine. And right with him, Adam Jones as well. And then Alex and Gerald. And then Mr. Jonathan, your top 10 here early on in this one. Well, right now, Steve Baker doing a great job. Now, Steven and Left were out front. Nice and easy. Stephen Baker leads the way. Mr. Steve Baker leading the way. Royce 3rd, 4th Brian, 5th is Evan. Dustin at 6th, 7th Adam, 8th Gerald. Everybody pretty much single file line here right now, taking care of the race going. By doing a great job early on in this one. Let's go for a ride on board here at Bristol Motor Speedway, shall we? Working our way through the corners, you see the camera adjusted of high banks at Bristol. 11 complete here tonight. Looking out the back, you see just how tight and close these guys are. 12 in the books. Steve Baker is still out front. He's got Katie Osmond right with him. And right now, Steve leads the way. 15 out of 200 in the books. Now, KD drops to the bottom, looks for the inside wide, nothing there. He'll be right there at his left rear quarter here off of 2 into 3 and 4. And yellow flag on the racetrack here already. Man, oh man. Couple of cars around. That is Evan running into trouble. He was right there and car gets in the wall up in front of him. Nowhere to go. Heavy impact. The one caught up in it. Man. And a big incident there in the corner. One more look at it again. You see, just gets up out of the groove into the outside wall. heavy impacts. The one has nowhere to go. Now Steve's still out front. First caution of the evening 21 complete. KD still setting in a second. Steven out front, but the light's still on in the iRacing pace car. Well, a double foul once again. It'll be 24 when we go back green here in just a moment. And when we go green, we're going to do a crank it up here for Bristol Motor Speedway as we're 24, going to be 24 of 200 complete here tonight. Green flag in the air, and we're rolling, and we're going to enjoy some crank it up here on the Extreme Sim. All right, back here with you. Great racing up front here in the AMA Modified Series. By doing a great job so far. as they rumble around Bristol Motor Speedway. 32 of 200 complete already here tonight. And Steven out front, leading the way. KD right there as well. Look at KD right there on that back bumper of Steven. And what I'm interested in seeing is if KD can get up there and maybe get beside of Steven, if he can, and make that move. And you see, I think KD might be a little quicker than Steven. He's just got to get up there to him. And right behind them as well, you got Brian, Adam, Alex, and Gerald all in your top 6 here. Great racing here so far from Bristol. 38 laps in to this one. Now, my question is, can Gerald, some of these guys back here, the 86, Alex, can these guys start to work their way forward just a little bit? Start picking off some positions, quite possibly. But right now, I'm near the front, pretty single file right now. You see Jonathan Smith back here, a little bit of side-by-side action with the 8. And just like every other series I've ran here this week, that inside line is just extremely loose. I mean, it's just very loose. You get down there, that car wants to snap around with you. For whatever reason that may be, you see the 23 on the bottom, and you're going to see just nothing he can do down there to stay in front. Meanwhile, Steven out in front leading the way. And looky here, KD trying to make that move. Now, that bottom side, we just talked about it being so tricky. But he's trying to take that car down there and get something done. Having a little bit of trouble out of iRacing there for a moment. It stumbled back and whatnot, but it'll fix itself here in just a moment. And that battle up front, very tight indeed. Steve up there in the lead, trying to keep KD back there again. 45 complete here tonight. And look up front there, Steve is still trying, as KD has lost position to Alex there. As I was looking at some of my telemetry data, trying to figure out some tire stuff for you. It looks like KD has lost the position to Alex. Steve now still out front, hanging on. But look at this. Alex able to run the bottom nice and smooth. The only car I'm seeing out there run the bottom this smooth is Alex. And Alex alongside Steve nearly making contact. And through the 3 and 4, can he complete the pass? No, he can't. His car's going to get loose. Steve's going to fight back on the outside. Now we're going to be side by side as the yellow flag waves. Oh, man, did you see Alex's car jump out from under him as we got a problem? That's the 54 machine running into an issue. And again on that bottom lane. Oh, the 21. What in the world? The 21 had a problem. Oh, he gets loose into the inside wall. Around he goes. And then as he's trying to pull back out and get back going, here comes Rex with nowhere to go. And the yellow flag flies. Well, yellow flag back out on the racetrack once again. As again, we've had an issue here on track. And we will have 144 remaining, 44 laps away from the halfway break at this point in the race. So 57 out of 200 complete. Alrighty, folks, I'm going to step out of the booth for just a moment. I'll be back with you here in a moment. Alrighty, folks, back here as we went back green, but almost immediately back to yellow. We'll go back to take a look to what happened on the start. The yellow flag was immediately displayed. Don't see anything on the racetrack obvious. The admins might, oh, we got one around. That's going to be Brian in the 60 getting in trouble. You see as they go down the back straightaway here, Brian's on the outside. And that car just starts to come around with him. He tries to save it, gets down the apron, and around she comes. And that brings the yellow back out again. No huge surprise there. You know, a car setting sideways, that yellow is going to come back out. But we're back under yellow one more time. Now, this does play into this. Again, these guys cannot get fuel until, or get tires until the halfway break. So they're just trying to hang on till then. Alex has been able to take over the race lead from Steve, and he is out front 64 in the books. $64 laps in the books here at Bristol Motor Speedway here tonight for the AMA Modified Series. Been crazy already here tonight. Still got a long way to go. So get ready for the rest of this one. Of course, the AMA Modified Series here at Bristol tonight. And next week, we will have 2 races here at Bristol Motor Speedway. They will indeed be 2 tomorrow evening. Or tomorrow, next week, not tomorrow night, date on it. Next week, we'll have the iRacing East Series along with the Roaring Thunder Series coming back here to Bristol. Before we come back for the doubleheader here, we got to finish it up in the AMA Modified Series. They're 66 into their 200 here tonight. Steve Baker on the outside, Alex on the inside. Alex with a good start here. No big surprise there. Nice and easy start on the bottom, and we're about 35, 36. And yellow flag out again as they get back on the valve pedal. Go back and take a look. Early yellow. Oh, Brian getting into it with somebody there. Take one more look at it. Oh, wow. Somebody just didn't know Brian was there. It looks like the 97 of Michael just didn't realize Brian was already there and comes down the racetrack. And that's definitely contact bringing out the yellow once again. But this is what you expect when you come to Bristol. And we're going to step away for a short commercial break. Sorry, folks, I had an audio problem there. Back under caution, you seen the two cars get upside down. Sorry about the audio mic issues. Been here talking to silence here. And you seen the issue there, two cars up and over, and 30 minutes to go. Estimated for this race. Again, we will have a halfway break as well, coming up at lap 100. And 80 out of 200 laps here tonight. And right now, Alex out front doing a great job here. And Steve second, Katie third. That's your top three. And Adam fourth, and Gerald fifth. '81 of 200 complete. '82 now this time by. Sorry about the audio issues. I've had a little bit of problems tonight. I think it's about time I go invest in a new mic. Don't know about you guys, but I think it's about that time. And we will get ready to turn them loose here once again here in just a moment. Linda, at least are you having fun in chat there tonight? 82 and green flag in the air once again. We're out of sync there, but we are back underway. And Alex leading the way right now. Alex out front. Steve Baker second. KD in a third, and a fourth is going to belong to Gerald. You see right there, Gerald, right there with KD. This battle ongoing. Right around the bottom of the racetrack, trying to keep it down there is Gerald. Trying to stay off of KD's left side here. You don't want to turn him around. And right now, everybody in line now. They'll get it figured out for the time being. Gerald up to third, KD back to fourth. Gerald inching his way through the field. He'll get up to Steve now, try to inch his way by him. And you look at JD or Gerald there, how he's worked his way by KD. KD putting the pressure back to him though, and this battle continues for about that third position. Yeah, the racing's been kind of tame tonight. It's a little bit tamer, and Yellow Flag out on a racetrack once again. Trying to see if we can find the issue. And this might bring us almost to our stage end. 92 complete. One car goes for a ride down there on the apron. Man. Well, there you have it. That brought the yellow out. Thank you, Random Gamer. I appreciate the sub, buddy. I really do appreciate the sub there, Random Gamer. I think I checked your channel out earlier. Don't you have some GTA 5 content on your channel, Random Gamer? Well, everybody back under yellow, 93 complete. I'm waiting to see if they call this the stage break. It'll be interesting to see what they do here. 94 complete. We might go back green for a couple of laps before the stage ender. Well, we will see as the lights get ready to go off. Hope the lights continue to stay on. Yeah, Random, we're going to have to get together one day. Have you ever heard of Grand Theft Auto 5 roleplay and 5M and all of that? You see up there near the front of the field is Alex. But it looks like we're pretty much going to end this one for the most part. This stage off under yellow. Lights off on the pace car. They're going to let them go back green at 96 here. Yes, sir. There's a halfway break there at 100. It's going to be a 5-lap halfway break. Or a 5-minute halfway break, rather. $96 of 200 complete. And a green flag back out. Looks like they're going to keep on at a slow pace. And it looks like we're going to go into our halfway break here, folks. In just one moment. What an interesting first half of this one it has been. Take a look at the race stats as they head to pit road. There have been 6 cautions in the first 100 laps here tonight as they bring them to pit road or your halfway break. Well, funny enough, they're random. I used to be a sheriff in a role play community. So I was the head of the sheriff's department in one of those. Used to be a Georgia state role play that I ran with. Well, folks, I'm going to step away from the mic here for a minute and take advantage of this halfway break a little bit, and I'll be back with you here. Come on. Alright, folks, we're back here. We're getting them lined up for the second half. And to answer some comments, do I play on PS4? No, I play on PC. And you race and I race? Yes, I do. I do race when I get the opportunity to. Well, we're going to get them set up here for this second half. Second 100 laps here tonight. Already 98 complete as they line up. And once they get lined up, they will display the caution and get them all racked up behind the pace car. Them start to roll here. Probably display the caution here in a moment. Alrighty, folks. Here we go. Yellow flag back out. We'll get them back rolling here in a moment. What night do they race? Turtle, the Street Stock Series. Or Gamer, when do they race? Alright, guys, getting ready to go back green to 102 in the books of 200. Alright, I'll send Colton a message about that. So when we go back green here in a moment, we should be something like 104 into this one. About a 95, 96 lap shootout. And then 103. Uh-oh, Linda. You're getting to it, huh? KD's got to get on the ball here, don't he? Here we go. Getting ready to go back green. 104. Complete. We'll send them a green flag racing here with 97 or so laps to go. Here we go. 104 going to be in the books this time by green flag and back in the air. And again, good start for Alex. Steve trying to hold with him as they roll off into 1 and 2. Again, fresh tires for everybody. Here comes KD. Linda already cracking a whip on KD, telling him to go get it. Well, he's trying. We're trying to pick up third. Steve, though, in danger of losing third here. Or losing second. KD right there in fourth. Trying to keep up with these top three as there's a battle there for fifth as well. Lap 107 is going to go on the board. KD doing everything he can to close some ground. Doing a great job here is KD in that number 88 machine. They're doing a great job, Steve right there, and Gerald as well. Look at the 12 machine sparking on that right side. That right hand Nerf bar on that 12 sparking off the racetrack. Steve Baker right there still trying, after he lost the lead, just had no luck catching back up here and taking back over the lead. He's going to start looking now to the outside of Alex a little bit. Gerald right there in an 86 machine and the 88 there as well. Side by side up front is Alex and Steve. Steve trying to take back over the race lead once again. Alex a little bobble out of 2. But it's not going to be enough to get us the lead away here. Steve going to stay inside off of 4. Still not enough. Oh man, what a war it is out of turn number 2 once again. You see Alex in that 12 machine trying to pull away. Meanwhile, KD trying to make something on the high side. Not going to work there, going for third. In danger of bruising to fourth. And yellow flag out on the racetrack. Once again, we'll see if we can grab what happened. Trying to find the incident here. And there it is, a car going around of Adam Jones. One more look at it here, and just a little bit of might have been net code there with the 23, sending Adam around. Oh, and a couple more know where to go. $122 of through 100 complete. Yellow flag out on the racetrack. $124 complete out of 200. $125 out of 200 complete. And double file. 1-25 gonna go in the book, and we're gonna go back green flag racing. Alex alongside Steve once again. Green flag underway here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Katie up to third there. Katie making up some ground, doing a great job here. Right now, 128 in the books out of 200. Everybody doing a great job, but we're going to do a little bit of cranking up here for about 4 or 5 laps, fans, and I'll be right back with you. right back here with you. We're cranking it up there. 165 out of 200. You can see out in front right now, that's going to be Alex leading the way. Steve second, third, Kevin, Gerald, and Devon, Ian, as they run right now. One 48 of 200 complete. Now 50 laps to go this time by. And right now Alex still leading the way. KD working his way back to the third here. Sorry about some of the stuttering. Roughly 50 laps to go now. Look to move here into 1 and 2, and that's the 86 of Gerald. He's back by KD. Field doing a great job. Steve Baker in second, in third, Gerald KD fourth, Devon and Devin in sixth. So fifth, Brian sixth, and seventh goes to Rich. 155 out of 200 in the books. Everybody's pretty much single file right now. Every time he gets clear, it just doesn't work out for him. Well, I don't know, Katie. Looks like he had a pretty quick car. He got up to third, now he's back to fourth. Can't hang in there. Sworn to 61 out of 200 complete here tonight. Take a look here as KD still tries to fight underneath Steve now. Trying to get back to third as Gerald moved his way to second. And KD's fighting hard here, trying to get back to P3. Gerald West though right there on the back bumper of Alex. Trying to come up with something. Gerald of course worked his way from fourth all the way to second. Now at lap 165. And I'd love to hear in your comment section, what do you think KD needs to do at this point? I mean, he's dropped back and come back up and dropped back. Any advice there for him, Linda? For keeping an eye on the leader battle here. Laps to go here from Bristol. I'm going to wind it out here in the AMA Modified Series. 170 out of 200 complete. This is the battle for the race lead. Oh boy, Steve gets a little high. Here we go. This might be the perfect opportunity here to make the pass. Into 1 and 2, side by side they go. One on the high side, one on the bottom. Gerald right there with the pressure on the race leader. I misspoke earlier. This battle with KD and Steve for third and fourth. Alex and Gerald 1 and 2. KD trying to do everything he can to get my speed. It's not happening as of yet. 1:75 at this time. 178 in the books. Right there with him though, with plenty to go. Man, if Alex makes a mistake, he's gonna have Gerald to hold his breath. Steve though, come in tonight as your points leader. It looks like he's gonna leave as your points leader. Really good run for Steve here with 20 laps to go. To go this time by. Yeah, I do too. I think it's just nothing they can really do at this point there, and I really don't think there's nothing they can do. Gerald right there, race leaders not really working on 15 laps to go. now. 14 remaining. Welcome to the bottom of the racetrack. 13 to go. 12 off the line. And Alex, hang on in front of Gerald. Gerald and Steve, 2 and 3. Go here. And Alex has just opened the gap so far now. I don't see anybody running him back down. See Gerald there, Steven, and Katie. Everybody's pretty much done all they can do. 7 laps to go. For your race leader, Alex. He works his way through some lap traffic. Ooh, Alex in the outside wall. That's probably a mistake still in the make. You can easily hurt that race car. And you see Gerald now 4/10 of a second back. Hit Alex in that front wheel by the outside wall. It's so easy to do. 3 to go. Here comes Gerald, 4/10 back. And I'm telling you what, Gerald's on a roll. Trying to run him down. Alex out of turn number 4, 3/10 of a second. 2 laps to go now. And I do think he hurt that car a little bit getting in the outside wall. Alex trying to hang on. He's got a gap here out of turn. White flag in the air. One more time around for your race leader. He's just got to be careful and keep it out of the wall. Coming to the checkered flag, and Alex is going to win it here tonight at Bristol. There you have it. Yellow checkered flag is out, and Alex coming out here tonight leading 146 laps. See if we can get a word with him here. Hey Alex, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy of me, buddy?
Yes, sir. You got me?
Yes, sir, I do. Well, congratulations on the win here tonight, buddy.
I appreciate it. Trying to get some settings here. Yeah, it was a fun little race we had. Car got loose later on. Probably took a little bit too much fuel there on that pit stop, but it felt good.
Yeah, it did. Once you got the race lead, man, you never really looked back.
Oh, track position's huge. It was if you could stay on the top, nobody was going to get around you, especially later on in the run. That top side was really fast, so hold on to the tires for a little while and then start to kind of move your way up slowly, and that's kind of how we pulled that off.
Alrighty, man. Well, you come out and you conquered here tonight, buddy.
Yeah, I did my best. Thanks to Driven Motorsports for taking me on, and a lot of fun with those guys. I appreciate AMA and all they do. It was my first race here and had a ton of fun. Seemed like these guys are a good group of guys, so I'm excited to come back on Wednesdays and maybe do a couple more.
Alrighty, Alex. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, we will grab a P2 here tonight. Mr. Gerald West. Hey, Mr. West, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy of me?
Yeah, I got you, Matt. What's going on, buddy?
Well, you tried to get there, buddy, in the closing laps.
Yeah, I got there a couple times. I think it was to the point where I would have had to move him if I wanted it. Just couldn't do it on the bottom cleanly. Kept getting loose down there, and I'd lose a lot of ground to him. Ended up making it back up, took another shot at it, and I mean, I gave it all I could. There wouldn't have been anything other I could have done there besides turn him, and I wasn't about to do that. He played a good strategy here. Ran a heck of a race. He had a good fast race car. I caught him there pretty quick after I got clear of the 55 there, my teammate Baker. And, I think he seen me where I was running at, and he moved straight up to that line. And after that, we was kind of running the same line there, and it was who could do it better. But yeah, I took a couple stabs at it. Just couldn't do it on the bottom, man. It was too slick, man. It was tough to pass here.
Alrighty, man. Well, nevertheless, congratulations on second there, Gerald.
Hey, but I appreciate it.
All right, see you in the next one, buddy. All right, and let's see if we got one more here in third. Mr. Steve Baker, your points leader. Hey, Steve, it's Matt out in the booth, buddy.
Hey, Matt.
Well, you come in with the points lead, you leave here in third. Pretty good night.
Yeah, I got to figure out something for the long runs. I've always struggled at this track on long runs, but qualified better than I expected to, and got to lead some laps. Alex came out of sort of nowhere there around lap 70 or so, and I had sort of burnt my tires up a little bit trying to hold off KD, but good second half of the race for us. We were able to hold on to third and come out of here with a podium, and like you said, continue that points lead.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations, buddy, and we'll see you next week, my man.
Thank you, Matt.
Alrighty, folks. That's pretty much going to do it here tonight from the AMA Modified Series at Bristol. We'll see you back here with more modified racing next week. As always, everyone stay safe and God bless and have a great one. We'll see you in the next one.